This is a 1995 BMW 740i long wheelbase. It's only covered 254,000 miles and it's only had two former keepers from new. The last chap's had it for 5 years. And as this is the long wheelbase, you can see it has the extended rear door. And you can only imagine that someone rather special used to sit just here back in 1995, because this would have been an expensive place to sit in 1995. I would imagine it was either ministerial or government, something on that level. It has very unusually a rear light fitted there for reading, which you wouldn't normally find. And if you look at the service history, this car's covered 100,000 miles in the first year. 100,000 miles in the first year, and it carried on at that rate up until about 5 years ago, where it's literally just pottered around town doing very little mileage. And obviously this is a very high spec car, got lots of good toys on it that all seem to work very well. Even the aircon works, got heated, sorry, we don't have heated, forget that. Got a rear blind and nice carpets. They're all really clean inside, really clean carpets, all nice and fluffy. And in the back, nothing's worn. It really is deceptively fresh. You can forget the miles on this one. You've got to look at the age. It really is absolutely spot on inside. All the little toys work. Some of the LCD displays here are a little bit faded, but this display here is all working fine, but these are a little bit faded. Other than that, there isn't much to pick up on. Even the driver's seat's absolutely spot on, really, for his age. I mean, there's very little wear there. You'd never have thought it'd done the miles. And if we look at the steering wheel, there's no wear on that or anything. If we look at the dash, there's no warning lights on. The chap who's had this has spent a lot of money keeping it looking nice, and he had the paintwork tidied up just over a year ago, and now it looks absolutely stunning. You'll never find another long wheelbase 7 Series anywhere near as tidy as this. And in fact, we sold him these M Sport wheels just over a year ago, and they're really good condition. Obviously not totally new, but they're very, very tidy for what they are. The original correct finish. Look at another one. If we look at the body, there's no damage on the car. You may find the odd tiny, I'm trying to say there's a mark somewhere, but it's not chippy on the bonnet. That's obviously been painted last year. No chips on the bonnet. Down the sides of the car, there's no damage. It really does look like someone spent a lot of money. You know, if you take this home, they're going to think that's a private number plate, think the car's 2001, and they're going to think you've won the bingo. Well, behind the wheel of the bingo winning 740, for a month's beer money for a thirsty man, you can get behind the wheel of a smooth old girl. The gearbox is lovely. There's no clonks or bangs from suspension. Changes through the gears all nicely. As we can see, there's no warning lights on. And if you put your foot down, the old girl picks up well. There's no real issues that we can point out with this car, the way it drives. And for the money we're asking, a cracking bit of fun for someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of money and wants a bit of flash.